So Ryan, the inevitable's happened. It's a draw after 4 days.
Yeah, it's one of those games, isn't it, that you look back on and you actually think, what's the point, to be honest. Look, we played as well as what I expected us to play. I think we batted obviously really well. Graham Clark, can't speak highly enough of the guy who wasn't playing in the morning but got the nod due to an injury to Ben McKinney. And we always say if you get an opportunity, you got to grab him with both hands, and he's done that, and it was fantastic to watch. So look, at the end of the day, we come to a place that Hampshire are a good cricket team, and I think we've shown again that we're going okay.
Today, we know it was inevitable for a couple of days, but today, just taking those few wickets that Matt Potts obviously came in again and bowled hard. Cody Yusuf bowled particularly well today.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, those guys. Matthew Potts continues to just truck in and bowl over after over, maintaining his pace, maintaining his determination, which is really exciting for English cricket. We'll probably obviously not see him again for a while, I would have thought, now that he's selected in the Test squad, and no doubt he'll also be in the white ball squad as well, I would have thought. But look, he's been fantastic for us all year. He's had to bowl on some pretty flat wickets, some hard-working wickets, so I reckon we've got him ready for Test cricket, that's for sure. And Cody Yusuf he continues to impress us as an overseas signing, and I think he'll enjoy county cricket and he'll continue to get better.
You mentioned Graham Clark there wasn't going to play. I'm guessing he's giving you a bit of selection headaches.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of selection headaches for next game because we're pretty sure that David Benningham will be fit and healthy as well, and Ben McKinney will obviously come back into the frame. Reports are that Bryden Cast might be a chance to play for us as well next game, and Ben Rain obviously will come into that squad. So look, we're going to have some really good headaches to have. But again, I'm not going to stand on my soapbox and talk down upon people, but until we start getting the wickets right in this competition, it is pretty disappointing. We've rocked up our first game, we played on a 30-metre boundary. The second game was a snake pit at Worcester, which wasn't their fault. Obviously, they've had floods and things, and you come here and they've already played 2 games on a wicket. Not sure what they're trying to go after there, and if they wanted a spinning wicket, then so be it. But again, I'm not going to tell everyone else what to do, but it's pretty disappointing when you're playing on things like this. If you want to play good first-class cricket, you need good cricket wickets, and this gave the bowlers absolutely no chance. Look, I'm trying to not be too disappointed, but wow, it's some of the things that are going on, I'm not sure what's going on.
2 weeks' time, you're back at Chester Street, which means obviously you can rest up before that, and a couple of bowlers there can get a well-earned break. I guess that break comes at a good time.
Yeah, perfect. 5 games in 5 weeks has been tough. I think it's been well documented that our injury woes have been quite extensive, to the point where we had to bring in a couple of loan signees to get us through, and actually sign an extra overseas fast bowler. So we'll rest. There's some aching. Even the batters have done some work in the field and stuff. So I think everyone needs a week off. We'll regroup, and we'll come back fresh and ready to go, which should be a couple of good challenges in Nottingham and then Somerset.
As you mentioned, there's been quite a few challenges in this first block, but sort of only 1 defeat, still very much in that championship race.
Oh, of course, the way we play, we're always going to put games on the line and we get chances to win games of cricket. So I think in this competition you've seen that wins are vital, and so if we can get on a bit of a roll and like I say, get a fit squad back together and have them for a little while, and I reckon we can win. We can string some wins together. And when we do that, we know that we're very, very dangerous. And of course, we're looking up, not backwards.